What's up, everybody? So it's been probably quite a long time since I've posted anything. I am finally off everything. Um, the Kratom. It uh, it, it took me. My dumb dog playing with this tree over there. But it took me to start go down to the gas station down here and find those 7-tab pills, which are not kratom at all. They're very close to like an Oxycontin 30 if they made one, not quite as strong as a 40s, somewhere between a 20 and a 30. They're very potent, very short half-life, so withdrawal sets in like almost immediately. I went to detox, medical detox recently. I have been completely off everything for 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks, something like that. Tomorrow will be 2.5 weeks. So I am finally free of all that nonsense. So I think what I'm going to do is start spreading awareness as far as this gas station stuff goes. It's extremely dangerous. While I was at the detox, I seen 3 people seize up. Three women have grand mal seizures from the discontinuation of taking the 7-tabs, 7-hydroxymitragine. We'll just call them 7-hydroxy for short. It is an opiate agonist that causes seizures when you stop taking them. Very dangerous. So, man, it affects the normal person. This one affects the normal person. I was in the professionals program because I own a business, that shop right there. I was in there with a doctor, nurses, railroad workers. It was split between alcohol and 7-hydroxy. There was a couple of people that were drug users many years ago, and they kind of fell off the wagon. But most of it was like half alcohol, half 7-tabs, whatever, and then a few drug users in the professional program at the rehab that I went to. So it affects the normal person. These are sold at the gas station. Super dangerous. If you are on them, highly recommend. If you want to do it at home and you have the willpower and support system, go to a Suboxone clinic. Get a Suboxone taper. Do not want to do the maintenance program. Suboxone is just as bad as coming off as harder opiates. Methadone. I'm 3 minutes in the video now. I could say that. Methadone, which takes like 2 weeks to come out of your system. Suboxone, just about as long, just about as bad. So do a taper. An 8-day taper is what they had me on. I did 6 days of it, and I did not do my last 2 days. I was so ready to get clean. I wasn't feeling so much better. I was just ready to get clean. Stopped my taper 2 days early. Next 2 days were uncomfortable, bearable, but uncomfortable. On the third day, I felt alive for the first time. And the day after that, I got sick. There was a cold running through that place, and I just got a Z-Pack yesterday. So I haven't been able to know what it feels like to feel 100% because I'm dealing with sickness right out of the rehab. But I know that this sinus infection will be out of my system in the next couple days. Like I said, I got a Z-Pack, which is very strong. So I will say that you do not want to stop this on your own at home. You want medical assistance, whether you check yourself into a detox clinic or Suboxone clinic to do a taper. Do not stop cold turkey, because even with the Suboxone at the detox, they were still seizing. It's that dangerous. I've been in contact with a organization that is trying to ban this, but figure out a safe way to do it. They have found that the shortest duration that somebody has taken these gas station tablets was 1 week, and they stopped, and he had a seizure. So again, super, super dangerous. Just don't touch them. So I guess I'm going to start posting videos again of hope and inspiration. I don't know, I might make another channel of, not about this stuff. I want to kind of document my life, and I'm going to maybe completely rename something. I'll still post to this channel, but I want to show hope and inspiration. I own a business now. I have a wife. I'm married. I have 2 kids. That's my 21 Tundra I bought with 0 miles on it. 2017 Tundra I bought from my wife in 2019. So that was like one of the most expensive vehicles I bought before I started the business. I built this shop, this part of the shop right here, when I was 14, and then we hired people to build this part of the shop. This house that I'm standing in front of, my grandmother and grandfather built. My mother and father live upstairs. We live downstairs. Prior to us moving here from Florida, my parents lived downstairs. Grandma lived upstairs. Mom and dad took care of them. Now we are taking care, or will be taken care of, in the next few years. My mom and dad, they're still very well able, but the plan is to stay here and take care of them. I am not living for free. I pay $4,000 a month in rent for the shop and the house. So I want to help him retire, and I do not expect a free stay. So, but family is everything to me. So again, I'm very unsure what I'm going to do as far as with this channel. I just really want to put that warning out there about these gas station pills that they sell and how dangerous they are, and that they cause seizures, and they're just extremely dangerous, and they affect the normal everyday person. So we will see where I go from here. Me and my wife, like I said, we want to start another channel about our business. I do have my business YouTube channel, but I think I want something different. I think I want to create a life channel of my struggles that I've been through, my spiritual growth. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I know God's real. Things have happened in my life, and if you're interested in hearing about these things, let me know and I'll post it to here. But there has been 3 or 4 proofs of God in my life, miracles that I have witnessed, and 2 of which I could prove. I could upload screenshots of Facebook of events before they happened. They were prophetic dreams, and then they happened 2 weeks later. One of which was the Vegas shooting, and another of which was my son my wife getting pregnant. I could go more into detail about that. We were on the way home from Florida, and she was stopping at Walgreens getting a Plan B, and because of the dream, we did not go into Walgreens. But if you would like to hear about the details of how that came about, I will gladly share the screenshots of the post before the dates, the Vegas shooting. I think that was 2016. I posted in September, the second week of September, about that. And then there was another instance at a hospital with a man that I prayed over. So again, I want to share hope and gratitude, and that life does not have to be about always taking substances. And I am so happy I'm finally off everything. My body is still jacked. My mind is like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and my body at night it seems like it just doesn't physically shut down for sleep. My physical body, my mind does, but my body doesn't. Like, I feel like my legs are moving all night, and I don't know. So I'm gonna wait it out. I got some vitamins off Amazon that are supposed to help with that, other than magnesium and the normal ones. L-methylcarbonate or cardate or something like that, the liquid purest form of vitamin B9. Is supposed to help restore the dopamine and serotonin receptors and stuff like that. Yeah, so again, the main point of the video is a warning. Don't touch them. Just don't. And if you have, leave a comment. Well, I pretty much told you what you need to do. Either check yourself in a medical detox or a Suboxone clinic, get a taper. Do not stop on your own. Even with a taper, have at least somebody check on you consistently for the first 3 to 4 days. Every female that seized up within the first 3 days. So, yeah, we will see where things go. But I just, the most important thing was about the pills in this video. I am still like a little bit emotionally numb. I know everything I'm doing is because I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my family. But again, my serotonin, dopamine receptors are all jacked up. I know it could take up to a year or 2 years for that to get back to normal, but I do know in my heart that I love them, and I'm going to do that. I am not touching the Kratom powder anymore. I'm definitely not touching those pills. I am going to be clean for the rest of my life. Again, I am a Christian, so I believe when you step out of the old man and into the new man, you are a new creation in Christ. And God has that healing power, and sometimes it takes a while. Your soul and your spirit has to be cultivated in order to receive the gift of God, meaning you have to go through pain. The soil has to be dredged and turned for a seed to produce a tree or fruit or whatever. You don't just drop a seed in this grass and expect it to grow, right? Just like your faith and spirit has to be cultivated in order to receive the gift of God and what He has for you. You have to go through some growing and some pain. Your spirit and your soul has to be cultivated in order to receive that gift. So I believe I've finally been over all of the cultivation in my life. I mean, spent 3 years and 2 weeks in some type of institution, rehab institution, almost 2 years locked up in county jail. I've been through enough. I am ready to receive the good gift of God, what He has waiting for me. I know my wife is super happy, like ungodly happy. I just wish I wish I felt that happiness she feels. I don't. But I am believing that I will be healed. They say it could take up to a year or 2 years for your body to be fully back to normal. I am doing everything that I could possibly do to decrease that time with exercise and diet and vitamins and nutrients and protein drinks in the morning, because I cannot stomach food in the morning. So I suck down a protein shake because I know a meal in the morning is so important. I can have a drink in the morning, so the protein shake is the option that I'm going with. I can't stomach food until like noon or 1 or 2. I'm just not hungry in the morning. I'm built different. I eat noon, 1 or 2, again at 5 or 6, and again at 9 or 10. I do get 3 meals a day, but I eat right before bed, which is not healthy. So I'm going to start eating more healthy food: chicken, steak, ribeye, very little breads, carbs. If I have a baked potato, I'm going to limit the amount of stuff that I put on it, because potatoes alone are actually pretty decent for you, especially if the most nutrients in the potato are in the skin. So if you do have a baked potato, eat the skin. But I am definitely going to be focusing on diet, vitamins, nutrients, exercise. I have a full exercise room in my office right in here. It is very messy right now because I've been gone for 2 weeks. I'd show you it, but diet, exercise, vitamins, nutrients, and hopefully I could get that 1 to 2 years cut down to about 6 months. That's what I've been told. If you really stay on top of the ball and you really commit to changing your lifestyle, not just quitting something, but changing your lifestyle, that your brain function could return back to normal as little as 4 to 6 months. So I am committed. I want to feel that happiness my wife feels for me. I feel dead inside still. I have felt that way for the past 12 years. I know that I love her. I do the things that a man that loves his wife and his kids does. I just don't feel that feeling, that physical, emotional feeling of love. And I really want to feel that again. But I've been on the Kratom powder for the past 8 or 9 years. Stopped for a week or two here and there. But pretty consistently been on it for the past 8 or 9 years. I'm not touching that shit no more. My legs are jacked. They're sore. I'm not getting good sleep. But I am not touching it. I've made it 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. I'm not touching it. Before I wasn't sure, but now I'm sure I'm not going to touch it. The last video or 2 videos ago where I posted about me getting off it, I think a year or 2 ago, I don't know. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be able to stay off it, but now I know. I am not fucking touching it. So, he tore up that whole damn tree. Look at that. That is a Labrador Retriever. If there is one, that's a Labrador Retriever for you. They love water and they love trees. So, anyways, I'll post this. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comments. I will respond to all of them, as I don't have a very big channel. And I will see what I'm gonna do. I definitely want to record my life. I have a lot of stories to tell. I think I might do that. They might make a new channel. Just go over my life, because I've been through a lot. A lot of us have. A lot of us are too shy to share about the bad things that we've done, the bad things that have been done to us. I value your opinion of me like I value the paper I wipe my butt with. That is one quality that my wife loves about me, is that I do not care of people's opinions of me. I will say something if it could help somebody, I will say it. So I think maybe it might be have a channel, a mix of that, a mix of current things we're going through. My end game goal is to be retired in the Philippines by the time I'm 55. So if I could grow the channel to have a $2,000 to $3,000 a month income, I'll just sell everything and just retire and just keep up with the YouTube. And then I'll have rental income from here as well. By sell everything, I mean vehicles and all the shit that we have in the house, and then we have well, no, I wouldn't sell that. The shop, that would be rental income. But we do have a house up here on our property that I could sell for a lump sum. That long driveway right there is a public easement, because we did divide the property up. So that shop is one section, this house is another section, and then we have 2 houses over there that one of them is included with this property and one of them is its separate property. So I could sell the separate property one if I needed to, but I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just rent everything out, retire in the Philippines, and just kind of transition into that kind of thing. I think it's kind of cool sharing life experiences and painful things that I'm not afraid to talk about that might help somebody. So I love you guys. It's been a 20-minute video, which is much longer than I've ever made, I think. If you watch the whole thing through, leave hooty hoo in the comment, because I highly doubt very any of you is gonna watch the whole damn thing for 20 minutes. Love you. Have a good day.